Hi, myself Sai Potnuru. Now, me and my team are going to present the presentation of critical analysis and evaluation of the leadership style of two leaders. Here, leadership is the art of influencing people to achieve organizational objectives. It is the pivotal in driving organizational performance and success. Two leaders with different traits are compared in this assignment. Re- Relevant theories learned from the module are applied to conduct the comparison. This presentation aims to make a critical analysis of the leadership styles of two different leaders using suitable leadership theories. This may be helpful to enhance knowledge as leadership styles and their impact. Overview of leadership theories. Common leadership theories include transformational leadership, transactional leadership, and servant leadership. These theories help understand the way leadership can be different from one another. For example, transformational leaders create a vision to motivate people. In contrast, transactional leaders utilize rewards and punishments to influence their followers. Leadership styles can be explained with the help of leadership theories such as transformational, transactional, and servant leadership theories. A transformational leadership may prioritize vision as a way of influencing others, while, may, while rewards are used as a strategy to gain influence over others. Next, rationale for leader selection. The two chosen leaders for the assignment are Indra Nooyi and Bob Iger. Indra Nooyi was the CEO of Pepsi company from the year 2006 to the year 2019. Bob Iger is currently acting in the role of CEO at Disney. The two chosen roles are well known for their contributions to their respective organizations, which are large global corporations. Hence, it can offer valuable insights regarding the effects of their leadership styles on such large global firms. Both similarities and differences between these two leaders are highlighted in this assignment. Indra Nooyi is the former CEO of Pepsi Company, serving between 2006 and 2019. The global beverage brand adopted the philosophy of performance with purpose to connect sustainability and profitability under her leadership. The CEO bore the responsibility of managing the company's operation in around 200 countries. Indra Nooyi, as a leader of Pepsi Company, made a change in form of integrating sustainability purposes. The adoption of the philosophy called performance with purpose displays long-term vision from the leader. This aligns with the characteristics of transformational leadership style. Transformational leadership theory. Transformational leaders are known for inspiring people to acquire a shared goal. These types of leaders encourage their followers to be creative with their work. They can work as a coach or mentor, helping followers with their development. Transformational leaders are effective in driving organizational changes. Transformational leaders may carry multiple characteristics such as creativity, mentorship, and bearers of change. They like to be a role model for others and trust and respect in their workplace. In this leadership style, transparent communication are maintained to drive organizational change. From now on, my friend Pawan will continue.
Hi, this is Yatindra Sai Pawan. Here we are discussing about transformation leadership. Here transformation leaders pays attention to the needs and issues of their subordinates. This is called individualized coordination consideration. People are encouraged to the take part in the decision making process by transformation leaders. Nonetheless, the decision making process can be sluggish because of such collaborative efforts. Moreover, followers may be dependent to take initiatives of steps in the workplace. In transformational leadership, leaders takes care of the needs and wants their followers. Subordinates are encouraged to take part in the organizational decision-making process. However, this can make the decision-making process lengthy, affecting performance Besides, in practicing transformational leadership, followers may become dependent on leaders to make efforts on their own implemented organizational outcomes. Next slide. Application of transformational theory to Nui. Nui, as the CEO of PepsiCo, developed the vision performance of purpose to inspire its followers. Under her leadership, PepsiCo made a strategic shift in the form of prompting healthier snack options of customers. She wrote personal letters to her employees and their families. This means the application of the principle called individualized consideration under transformation leadership theory. The leadership style followed by Indra Nooyi aligns with the transformation leadership style in most aspects. She formulated a vision called performance with purpose as part of influencing everybody in the organization to work off larger goal. The act of writing personal letters to employees and their families by Nooyi matches the concept of individualized consideration under the transformation leadership style. Next slide. Content. Nui's leadership approach was influenced by transformational leadership, which helped drive employee engagement in the organization. She was known for promoting diversity and inclusion in the organization as one of the central agenda. However, organizational changes made by Nui were incremental changes, were not radical. The adoption of transformation leadership style by Indra Nui resulted in a higher degree of employee engagement in the organization. She prioritized the promotion of diversity and inclusion in the organization, diversity in the workplace, essential to promote innovation and creativity. There were drawbacks in her leadership style, inspired by the traditional transformational leadership style. Her changes in the organization were incremental and not radical. Next slide. Critical evaluation in Ranui. Ethical orientation was a key positive factor in Indra Nui's style of leadership. Shift to produce healthier snacks for customers supports her ethical orientation. She drove employee engagement through the act of writing personal letters to employees. In contrast, decision-making process were slowed in the organizational due to the wide hierarchical structure and consideration of the inputs of different stakeholders. In the critical evaluation of Indra Nooyi's leadership style, she displayed ethical orientation through the promotion of healthier snack options of customers. In addition to the acts of writing personal letters to employees depicts her efforts strengthen employees' engagement on the contrary, slowed organizational decision making can be pointed out as the limitations of her leadership style. From here, Mallikarjuna Macharla will be explained.
Hi everyone, I am Mallikarjun Machalla. I am going to discuss the background and leadership contents of Bob Iger. Bob Iger served as the CEO of Walt Disney Company from 2005 to 2020, returning in 2022 as the executive chairperson during a crucial transaction period. Under Iger's leadership, Disney underwent massive strategic acquisition. Marvel, Lucasfilm, Fox, and Pixar expanding Disney Entertainment empire. He managed a creative and fast evolving media landscape requiring agility, innovation, and operational precision. For example, Disney annual revenue in 2024 reached 91.36 billion, showing a steady growth despite global challenges. This context provides an ideal backdrop to understand Iger's through the lens of transactional leadership theory, emphasizing the structure and measurable goals and accountability. Moving to the next slide. Transactional leadership theory. Transactional leadership is associated with the reward in exchange of performance and system corrective actions when deviations occur. Transactional leader prioritizes structure, stability, measures goals, along with the maintenance of status quo instead of radical change. Leaders in the category maintain stability and control, ensuring the teams meet measurable objectives. This approach is for hierarchical, goal oriented, and performance driven business environments. It's particularly effective in large performance driven organizations like Disney, where consistency and alignment are key. According to the best 2021, this leadership style ensures sustainability by linking performance outcomes directly with organizational goals. Moving to the next slide. Applications of transactional theory to the Iger. Iger has established transparent performance metrics along with the accountability across operational segments at Disney, such as post acquisition integration, especially after major acquisition. For instance, Disney operating income increased by 21% from 12.86 billions in 2023 to 15.60 billions in 2024, showing his discipline and results-based management. He emphasized accountability, rewarding teams that delivered measurable success and cost control. This behavior aligns perfectly with the contingent reward principle of transactional leadership, where achievement is directly linked to reward. Iger has rewarded strategic success along with the measures of disciplined cost control, which align the firms with contingent reward behavior. Moving to the next slide. Applications of transactional theory to the Iger condition. Utilization of global performance dashboards along with the KPIs by Iger reinforced the transactional mode in a media enterprises. Under his leadership, Disney net income surged 111% in 2024 to 4.97 billion, indicating the success of his performance-driven model. His approach ensured that each acquisition not only aligned strategically but also delivered measurable synergies, improving Disney global competitiveness. Iger has ensured that the acquisition delivered measurable revenue along with the operational instead of thematic alignment. However, this style can sometimes underemphasize people-centric elements and prioritize numbers and performance over emotional connections or creativity. Now, what my friend Manikanta will continue the next slides.
Hello, myself Manikanta Ongapati. Now I'm going to explain about comparative overview of the chosen leadership style. Let us know compare the leadership styles of an Indra Nooyi and Bob Iger. Indra Nooyi transformational leadership. She motivates her employees through and the shared version, emphasizing the influencing the personal growth. Iger by constructing the demonstration transactional leadership, focusing on the structure, measurable performance, and the result. While the NOE approaches the innovation and the engagement, developing the Iger, ensuring the operational discipline and consisting outcomes. Coming to another slide, comparative overview of the chosen leadership style conditions. Looking deeper at here, decision making and motivation styles. NOE encouraged the collaborative and the team participation, which sometimes slowly decision makes and focusing the own leadership and creativity. Iger performed the top-down executive, speeding up the imitations and maintaining the strategic focus. Motivational speeches like Noe used her version, performing with the purpose to drive the cultural changes at the PepsiCo. Iger motivated the employees through and the clear performance matrix reviewed the system from the instant Disney Plus subscription rose by the 4.4 billions in 2024, showing the impact of this structured incentives. Coming to another slide, critical synthesis. From this comparison, it is an evidence that the effective global leadership often requires the balancing between the transformational and transactional elements. Transformational leaderships like noise, innovation, and engagement. Transactional leaderships like an Iger efficiency and accountability. According to a global leadership forecasting 2021, who is the leader engage more with an employees enjoying the 38% higher engagement, underscoring the power of and the transformational slides. Coming to another slide, critical synthesis conditions. However, the both the leaderships also focus the challenges. Noise people version sometimes concentrating the operational speed, whereas the Eiger performs the drive mode risk under the invents, inventing the employees development. Therefore, the further leader must be adopting the meta leadership combined with the theory based on context and outcomes. This is the hybrid awareness help to the global market. Moving to another slide, combined applications. When these approaches are integrated, organization can achieve the both culture and strength and financial access. For the instant, PepsiCo 2024 operating the profit growth 8% to and $12.9 billion under the new is. People focus the Edo while Disney constructed Meta Drive system under the Iger disciplined growth. The takeaway is that the balancing leadership, transformational inspiration plus transactional control product the most sustainable result. And coming to another slide, conclusion. Yeah, conclusion. To analysis that demonstrating that there is one size leadership module in Indra Nooyi transformational leadership build the culture, influence, and long-term versions. Bob Iger transactional leadership ensured the strategic performance and measurable performance and profitable. More global leadership can perform the both the to inspire the people while also driving the result. And the last references. Key academic sources include the 2023 transactional leadership. This and thank you.